Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome, my Pisces friends and Pisces cross watchers, to the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot. I am Zachary, and welcome to my table. Thank you guys so much for joining me here this week. So I've got your reading for November 6th through November 12th that we're doing right now. I am switching up just a little bit how I'm doing my reading here. It's not going to make a big difference to you, but I'm enjoying the flow. So I'm just going to get shuffling these a little bit for Pisces for November 6th through November 12th. You guys, thank you so much for all of your support and love. I love you so much. And thank you for being here. New viewers, welcome. And those of you that are coming back, thank you so much for coming back. If you are enjoying what you're seeing here or any of this resonates with you, please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I do very, very much appreciate and love hearing about what's going on with you guys, and being able to respond at this point is really nice. I like getting to know you guys a little bit better. And then check out your rising moon and Venus signs as well to get a more complete picture, especially moon and Venus if you're interested in love. Cancer had a hella good love reading, you guys. And I don't like to focus on love, but it was such a beautiful message. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to go back and watch it. But anyway, so for Pisces here for November 6th through 12th, let's get started on your animal energy for the week. Ooh, the hawk messenger might have some information coming in for you guys. So Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. Ooh, and Pisces, you guys were working on some great work, like your master work. I am feeling like you've been feeling this disconnection, a lot of you in the past. You've been feeling disconnected from Spirit or disconnected from receiving any of these messages or things that are typically a part of what you're connected to. So I very much feel this week, you guys, that maybe you've gone through the trials and tribulations that you needed to, and you have mastered or started to master those things you needed to. I feel very much like you're going to start getting some more information and connection this week. Yay! Oh, good, Pisces. That makes me happy. Okay, so I'm going to get started here on your main reading. We'll also hit this one. Like I said, I switched up a little bit how I'm doing this, and I love it. You're going to love it too. It's great. It's wonderful. So at the bottom of the deck here, we have the sun. You guys are hoping for the sun. Maybe literally, maybe it's been rainy for a while. You live over in Seattle or somewhere where it's just been rainy and poopy. You are hoping for this warmth, though, and the joy that the sun provides, the abundance that the sun provides. And this is something that, especially when we're hoping for something, you know, every card in the tarot deck does not just fall out of the sky. Even though the sun is sort of in the sky, you have to be open to it as well. And I feel like you guys are open to it. So this is a great sign, great start for me already. The Two of Pentacles here. You guys are having a little bit of a hard time with, or you are feeling afraid to bring something into balance. And that's interesting, you know what, too, with this being the messenger, the hawk here, because a component of the Two of Pentacles as well talks about a message coming in. And maybe some of you are like, you know, a message is coming in. I don't know if you're waiting to hear about like a test result for you or a loved one, or whether that's your health or you've taken a test. That's kind of what I'm getting. You're worried about some news or a message. Let's investigate that. Just breathe, okay? Pisces, just breathe. All right, so the energy that you're coming into the week with, or your general energy here, is the Queen of Swords and the Five of Wands. So the Queen of Swords is searching for truth. They're looking for truth. They are honest and compassionate and kind, though. They're a blunt energy. Can very much be like a mother energy too. Very small component of it that I'm getting coming through is like an aspect of mourning. I don't know if you guys are waiting, like I said, waiting. Some of you are waiting for like a health test of some sort. What I'm getting from that, the component of mourning is not even that you're actually mourning something yet, but like you're pre-mourning Wait until you get the news, okay? Is what I'm getting. Whether that's a test you've taken to get a license or to pass something in school or what have you, wait until you actually have the information is what's coming to mind for me. The Five of Wands here talks about conflict. It talks about like sparring, practice fighting. Could be leveling up, brainstorming. What I'm getting from this is kind of the brainstorm component. You guys are, I don't know what this is that you are pre-mourning or you're in the process of trying to find the truth in. Wait until that message comes through, okay? Don't assume that you know, is what I'm getting. Don't assume that you know right now. Because you're beating yourself up. You're going through that conflict before you even need to. Some of you may need to actually go through a conflict, but others of you do not. And whether or not you need to, worrying about it in advance is putting you through the struggle twice. And you don't have the energy for that, and you don't deserve that either. Very much getting a strong message of just hold up, okay? Try not to count your eggs before they hatch, sort of thing. Queen of Swords and Five of Wands, please. Can we get some clarification? Spread your wings, confidence that leads to freedom and growth. So I'm very much getting the message that it's important for you guys to focus on where you want to go, okay? Whatever this truth is that you're pursuing, make sure that you're focusing on where it is that you want to go. It's okay that fears come up, like fears are always going to be there. We're making friends with our fears, right? Because that's always going to be in our life. But don't allow it to sit at your table. Give it a doggy bag and send it on its way. It's okay to validate that a fear is coming in, but you need to start giving yourself the ability to build confidence over your ability to choose to pursue the positive, okay? That's where you're going to find freedom, and that's where you're going to grow where you want to go. Grow where you want to go, you guys. So what do we have for what is not important this week? Judgment and the Eight of Swords. So Judgment talks about releasing your inner self, the spirit within. The final judgment, that moment between separating from your old self to your new self. And the Eight of Swords is a card about feeling stuck, being trapped in some form, hoodwinked. This person is hoodwinked here, which means having, a bandage or something over their eyes. So what is not important this week is for you to, what I'm getting is impeding your own growth. And it's connected to, all this is connected, obviously. It's connected to whatever it is that you are, like you're pre-planning on something happening. And don't do that, you guys, because I very much get that for some of you, it may end up being that way, but for most of you, it's not going to be that way. And you worrying about it in advance, like I said, it's giving you this it's giving Eight of Swords energy. This person is trapped, but they're trapped because they put themselves there, which means that they can also release themselves from that situation. So you're not focusing on this energy this week of trapping yourself, okay? Of trapping your ability to transfer to your whole self or to your new self. We are always changing. It's literally the only constant in life is change. So let there be change, okay? Can we get some clarification on Judgment and Eight of Swords, please? Peace. Peace and contentment are coming to you. So I definitely am getting that feeling of you're feeling restless about something. You're feeling upset about something that has not happened yet. And it has to do with a message of some sort, you guys. Manifestation and rest also came in. Law of attraction, thoughts become things, and listen to your body, mentally and physically unwind. So you are absolutely, with the manifestation especially, are being encouraged right now to watch those thoughts. Queen of Swords, the swords is air, is mind, is thought, energy. So what you are putting your thoughts towards right now, what you are allowing to take space up in your head, and I'm not saying like thoughts come and go, we're not in charge of our brain. We're not our brain or our thoughts. But we do have the ability to direct them, like a dam or a river. We can push it this way or we can push it that way. We don't want to chase the cars on the freeway. We want to let them go. But you can decide where you want to like switch a track, if it's going to stay in your yard or if it's going to go somewhere else. Don't give it fuel. And then as far as rest goes, I'm feeling like this mental game, whatever's going on in your mind, is taking up so much of your energy. You are being required to rest right now too. And this could be involving health, you guys. I don't want to go too far into anything that's health. But I will say that I'm very much getting that this thought process that you're going through is draining the shit out of you. Okay. So if it is that you are waiting for a test result on something, do yourself a favor and just go make a cup of tea, put on your favorite show, snuggle up in a warm blanket, unless it's hot outside, maybe pump up the AC, make yourself comfortable. Okay. You're not ignoring what you may be afraid of, but make yourself comfortable right now. It's really important to reinstate your value when you are experiencing fear. That personally to me is how you let fear win. When you stop re-engage or engaging with yourself in ways that show you how valuable you are as a person to yourself, that's when fear starts to win. When fear starts to eat these components of your life where you had health and you had stability and security before, that's how you let fear win. Don't let it do that. I know it's easier said than done, but at the same time, it's not, you guys. It's a choice. Making friends with your fear, understanding that it's going to be there no matter what's going on. Whether this is a health thing, whether it's school, whether it's, from a partner, there's some sort of news that you guys are antsy about receiving right now. So let's keep going. The energy that is important this week, we've got the Magician and the Hermit. So yeah, it's very important for you guys to delve into your interior world right now. So the Magician is the master manifester. Absolutely. They have everything that they need to manifest what they want. The issue that you may be running into is your thoughts. So thoughts, emotions, gratitude, and experiencing it as if it's here. Extreme emotion, control of thoughts, and experiencing it as if it's here, that is how you manifest. And that can work for negative emotions too. So if you're focusing on something that you don't want, and there is a strong emotional response to that, and you are living as if it's already happening, you are manifesting that. Hate me if you want. That is the truth. Okay? That is a message I feel compelled to share. So you're being asked to pay attention to that right now. And having the Hermit on here, the Hermit is about finding that inner guiding light, that inner guiding mechanism through solitude, through meditation. The light that's in the Hermit's lantern there is the star. And the star is hope. It's wish fulfilled, make a wish. But the star in the Waite card as well, it's got 7 stars up in the sky, and they reference the 7 chakras in your body. And that hope or that wish fulfillment does not just come out of nowhere. Like I said with the sun, we don't just get dropped this energy and or just, won the lottery here, won the lottery there. We are paying a price for everything. And that price that we're paying is the commitment that we make to ourselves in making a decision on how we want to act and respond in our lives. So in order to find this star, the Hermit goes within and finds the star because it's inside of them. That hope is inside of them. And then they bring it out into their lantern to be their guiding light, to guide their way. So with those 7 stars on the star, what it's talking about is balancing your chakras. Activating and balancing your chakra system is what brings you into a state where you can hope, where you have hope, because you are now connected to the divine in such a balanced and strong way that you can have wish fulfillment, that you can tap into this ability of manifestation potential. Like I said, none of these energies just, you did it, Pisces. You guys have to allow this in. There are certain choices that you have to make. But you're being encouraged this week to really, really focus on this. Whatever's going on for you, it is important for you to go inside and find balance. I'm very much getting with the Magician there. There is manifestation that's going on that's not necessarily what you want to be doing, especially having manifestation attached to your avoiding. Avoid this week. Can we get some clarification on the Magician and the Hermit? Abundance, an inflow of money, love, or rewards. So I do feel very much that once you recenter, start meditating, you guys. Start it. There are wonderful meditations here on YouTube, guided ones, if you're having a hard time sitting down and getting through that yourself, that are great starting points, or just if that works for you, do that. Eventually, I'd like to provide some meditations on here, but I am still just starting everything. Today is actually 1 month. Woo! Today's 1 month that I have been working this channel. So congratulations to me. I'm so excited, and it feels like it's been so much longer, but here we are, 1 month. I'm very much getting that there are some wonderful, wonderful things coming in for you, but you need to center. You need to go in and find that star. Okay, you guys? And you can do it. I know you can do it. So where this leads, or what it's good for, the Fool and Two of Wands. Yay! Okay. So this is what you need. It's just what you need, just the ticket. So the Fool is the beginning of the major arcana. It is a start, It is symbolizing the beginning of something. It also talks about the Fool is the Fool because, what is it saying? If ignorance is bliss, then it's wise to, I can't remember. But ignorance is bliss is the shorter version of that. The Fool doesn't give a shit, okay, about what anybody thinks of them. They are willing to do their thing. And I very much get that from this situation. You're being encouraged to do your thing. Don't worry about not only what other people are thinking, but don't worry about what you're thinking right now. The Two of Wands here talks about making a plan. But so right down here, you've got these roses and white lilies in a cross. And that symbolizes the balance between passion and thought. So you're being encouraged right now to there's some balance. There's a lot of balance coming through here. You're being encouraged to balance the way that your own thoughts may be curbing your ability to be who you want to be. That's what I mean. Like, it's not as much about what other people are thinking. It's about what you're thinking, because you're overthinking. There is a situation, whatever it is in reference to, that is causing fear to be stoked inside of you. And I'm not being dismissive of that fear. I am saying that you're being encouraged to make friends with that fear and to allow it to pass through. Please. Can we get some clarification on the Fool and the Two of Wands, please? Because the Two of Wands also talks about avoiding pride and ignorance, okay? Decisions, the need to gain clarity through decision making. You guys need to make the decision here. And that is, in my experience, my understanding with fear. Again, I don't want to be dismissive of anybody's fear, because I get how it can feel so real. Making the decision to overcome your fear is step one. It's not a light switch, I get it, but you have to make the choice. I am deciding to become the champion of my fear. I am deciding to not let fear overwhelm me or make the decisions for me. I'm aware that fear is present. I'm aware that fear is always going to be present. And I'm always going to make the decision to meet it, not just where it is, but a half step above, because that's where you're going to find success, you guys. And it's not going to feel like, a rainbow magic explosion, because you're like facing your fear. Having courage does not feel great until you're watching it, in a movie somebody made about your life or wrote a book. Hollywood glamorizes this whole process. Hollywood glamorizes a lot of things, and we do as well. It's those moments where you are in your dark spaces, where you are feeling like you're struggling and fighting. It don't feel good. But coming out on the other side of it sure as hell feels great. Talk to your team, talk to your angels, your guides, ask for help in getting through your fear right now, because that's what's up. But you need to make the decision to do that. So your challenge this week is Justice and the Nine of Pentacles. Justice is about balance. It's about karma, law. I feel like some of you maybe some of you are waiting on news on a verdict of some sort. This could be involving a legal matter. Because Nine of Pentacles is all about your personal abundance, your ability to walk through this world, this material realm, and be comfortable. Luxury, comfort, success. I do very much feel like maybe there's some legal stuff going on. Maybe some of you are in the middle of a divorce. Maybe you're being sued for something. Yeah, I feel like there is money though that's attached to this message. For some of you, I do feel like it's you know what, I'm also feeling, because with this abundance of inflow, you guys got to get your thoughts straight, okay? I feel like you are waiting on a verdict. Those of you that this applies to, you're waiting on a verdict of some sort, and it will lean in your favor if you can get your mind right, okay? Don't live in that future. Don't worry about the signs that you're seeing right now, because those aren't signs. Yeah, believe it. Trust that you are being guided, because this is guiding you right now, all right? With the hawk and the messenger here, Spirit is telling you to trust. No matter what the situation is here. If it's balance, you guys are trying to balance something with your health, a relationship, a legal matter, like I said, but there's money that's involved with this. So I understand why it's a challenge this week, because there's a lot on the line. Okay, I feel you, Pisces. I feel you. You need to make the decision that you are a winner, okay? And that the universe is always conspiring to work things out in your favor, because they are. Don't give in to fear. Past life connection. Someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. So I do feel for some of you, this does apply to like a divorce of some sort. Like maybe there's a divorce settlement that's going through. For others of you, I'm getting that you literally have like an ancestor 2 or 3 with you right now, because they are recognizing the situation that's going on and they want to support you. Go talk to them. Let them in. A lot of the times, it's like a whisper on the wind. That's the way I explain it. Spirit may send a whisper on the wind, but if you're not asking directly for help, they can't do anything for you. There's an agreement where they can't cross, and they can't cross certain things anyway, but they can't just like come in and go, hey, here's the lottery numbers. You know what I mean? Like you have to take the first step to ask, whether that's prayer, whether it's you just getting honest with yourself, making the decision that I am ready to have this abundance come forward for me, taking the steps to meditate, to center, to bring that star forward, to help guide you. Those are all things that start signaling to the spirit realm that you are asking for help. God helps those that help themselves. When you start helping yourself, that is a signal that you're ready to receive help. Got chills on that one. So do it to it, Pisces. Get meditating and start finding out who's here to help you, because someone's here to help you. Your blessing for this week is the 4 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. So 4 of Swords talks about rest, reprieve, respite, relaxation. The 5 of Cups talks about disappointment. There's been a loss of something that was giving you life before. That's what was in those cups, and it spilled, and you've lost it, and you're focusing on that disappointment. Behind you, though, are 2 other cups that are still wonderful. And it's not a consolation prize, you know. That's not how that works. But I'm very much getting, I can't even describe to you the image that I got, but it is an extreme anxiety. Extreme anxiety, something like a fear. I think for some of you, it could be attached to, you know, this thought process. You guys are afraid of losing something or have lost something. But it's extreme. Holy cow. So the 4 of Swords, it is rest and relaxation, respite, but it can also talk about like the rest that comes after being wounded, like you're licking your wounds. With this being in the spot of your blessing for the week, your boon, what I'm getting is this is an opportunity for you to heal whatever cocoon that you need to wrap yourself up in. Like I said, go make some tea, get up a warm blanket and wrap yourself up, because that action is going to start healing whatever components are bringing fear out inside of you. And heavens to Betsy, you guys, it's probably your inner child. There's been a heavy theme of inner child work coming through all of the signs this week. Anytime that there is fear, I guarantee you your inner child is a mess. So talk to them, give them what they need. It is your job as the parent of that inner child to make sure that they have what they need, because that child's not going to stop freaking the F out until they feel safe. So make sure that they feel safe, and then you can feel safe. Okay. I'm going to clarify that with an oracle card here. Okay. Communicate, receive, and express the truth. There you go. So get yourself into a state where you can receive from yourself. You can give yourself the honest truth, and you can receive truth from outside of yourself and yourself as well, which is meditation, you guys. It's a meditative state. Go put on some theta brainwaves on YouTube and sit down, take some time in a peaceful spot, and figure out what's going on inside your interior world. So this is the energy that's blocked for the week. You've got 7 of Cups and 5 of Swords. 7 of Cups talks about decisions, being indecisive, not being able to make a decision. This individual has so many choices in front of them, and they're all in their head at this point, but they need to choose. They need to bring it into reality. They need to use mental, emotional, and physical means to figure out what's best for them. And the 5 of Swords is an energy of somebody making a plan to win something at all costs, where there is only loss. You could be the individual who's stealing the swords. You could be the individual who, or one of the individuals who has lost one of their swords. What I'm getting from this, though, is the choice, the decision that you need to make is deciding, like I said, to champion your fear. You're trying to make these choices in the future. And that's why it's in the dream state. It's in your head right now. Regardless of whether it's a legal thing, health, whatever is going on, relationship status, whatever, a job, a test result on school, whatever it is at this point, no matter what the future is going to be, it is in your head. I'm not saying it isn't real. I'm saying that the future is not the present yet. So what you're being illuminated to as far as the block is stop doing this. Right now, you are defeating yourself. You are being self-defeating, okay, is what I'm getting from it. By continuing to focus on these thoughts that aren't here yet, and you have no ability to do anything about, you are defeating some really wonderful abundance coming to you. You have to find a way to find peace with your situation where you are, you guys. Clarification on the 7 of Cups and 5 of Swords as well, please. I know it's easier said than done. I'm just the one who's delivering the message, unfortunately. And I've been through this a lot too with my own fears. It really starts with like breathing. First of all, breathe and make the decision to breathe. Okay, that's the one that will come out. Realignment. Shift your perspective for a gained sense of clarity. So there you go. Meditate, you guys. And it may seem like the last thing that you want to do when you're freaking out. I get it, because it's the last thing I want to do when I'm freaking out. But it's the one thing that's going to help you the most, okay? So the energy that you need here for the highest outcome. This is balance 100%. Both of these cards talk about it. 6 of Pentacles talks about balance. It's a balance between giving and taking, between giving and receiving charity, giving help and receiving help. The Lovers, yep, talk about love, but it's also talking about balance between the masculine and feminine. It talks about a balance between what you want and what you consider to be moralistically right. So the energy that you need right now is plain and simple to me. I've said it throughout the reading here. You guys need to balance. Balance those chakras. Balance your interior world so that your exterior world can start reflecting that. And I'm not saying that it's going to make anything like disappear, but if you aren't grounded, if you aren't feeling balanced inside of yourself, then everything is going to be out of whack. Okay. Can we get some clarification on the Six of Pentacles and the Lovers, please? Retreat, time spent alone, reflections on past and current situations. Ta-da! What a good wrap up, Spirit. Take some time to yourself, you guys. And I know that a lot of you have been spending time to yourself. This kind of retreat is within, okay? You have to sit down and meditate. The answers, the support, everything is inside of you. Ask for it and you will receive it, I promise. It's time to start shifting the way that you manage your own fear, okay? I know anxiety is real. Trust me, I do know it's real. If you do need some help outside of that, please, there's no shame in that. Go get some help. You deserve to start feeling better. Okay. I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me here this week. And I really do hope you have an excellent week. Okay. I'll see you next time. Bye.